I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall on deaf ears.
I'll see you in hell, boss.
So it looks like it's this time of year again as we are heading into the brute of winter during Halloween. Metal Gear on the surface may seem like a stealth action espionage game, but it's a lot more horrifying as we all may remember. Silent Hill was released as a demo on PlayStation 4 on August 12, 2014, under Hideo Kojima's direction and developed by Kojima Productions. It's not formally a Silent Hill game, though it is connected to the series. The game is intended to be a demo for the since then cancelled Silent Hills. All this was kept a mystery until completing the teaser. But of course, the game would never get released, with the controversy circling around Kojima and Konami as a whole. But those who managed to download the demo would find themselves making a nice few dollars if they'd have kept the demo on their PlayStation. It was removed from the PlayStation Store on April 29, 2015, following the announcement that Silent Hills was officially cancelled. But the memory of Silent Hills would live on through Metal Gear Solid 5. Whilst playing the mission Voices, you can hear in on a radio what appears to be chatter from the Silent Hill PT game.
Så har det varit i 75 år. Endast få
His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who was shot in the stomach, was 204-863. Neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders, look behind you. I said, look behind you. He was chanting some strange spell.
Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind of food, dress the same, sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy. But then one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
So you've been tasked with a mission that Kaz has appointed you to rescue Shabani. And in that mission you find yourself in the Devil's house, that one only could imagine the devil would be capable of doing. As you look around you, you see blood splattered all over the curtains, all over the clothes, what appears to be headphones stuck inside of the throats, talking to the parasites that are eating away the lungs of both children, men alike. If you are fortunate enough, you haven't gone through puberty yet, but if you have, I'm afraid it's already too late, as the parasites themselves will be eating their way out of your body. The Devil's House is a fitting touch. As you enter this building, you can see nothing but pure horror. Somewhere in the Hudson River is the tanker. Snake is on a mission to try and reveal information about a new prototype Metal Gear, and in doing so, comes across dead crew members, innocent members who had no idea of such events, that would be murdered and killed. Just innocent crew members driving the tanker in New York City. Little would they know that this would be the day that the tanker would be overrun by Gorlukovich soldiers who would slaughter them to take control of the boat. Laying there dead, their bodies cold as the blood no longer courses through their veins. As Snake dwells further, he sees a silhouette.
Raven.
The silhouette of the once former Foxhound member, Raven, who used to carry the big giant minigun with ease. To Snake's surprise, he would reveal himself another dead crew member who would fall lifelessly out of the closet. With Snake making it to the holds, we would find a ghostly silhouette of what appears to be Ocelot standing there with no movement. Whilst under the possession of liquid, it seems almost as if he himself is possessed by something evil. As we take pictures and find that Ocelot then would disappear like a ghost.
Don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something?
Calling her the devil's child, they forced her to do the kind of thing you'd expect from one of Lucifer's own. After they made her torture her family and friends, they made her kill them. The whole time they were forcing her to laugh, howl like some sort of demon. They called the kids parasites and shit-eating ravens, beat them even harder, leaving the surviving kids to be eaten alive by the birds. Almost like one of those sky burials. Parents and siblings were slaughtered, and she was left a refugee. She took her last surviving relative, her baby brother. So she took her brother and hid in an abandoned shack. And then her brother started to cry. She knew that if the soldiers heard the noise, they would find them and kill them both. Her brother wasn't crying anymore. He wasn't breathing. She barely managed to escape with her life. Ended up in the basement of this one building. It was full of corpses that had been dumped there. Almost all of them had been tortured to death. She was petrified with fear. And then she heard the sound of heavy boots on the floor above her, followed by shrieking screams, the kind that would make every hair on your body stand straight up.
The skulls, one of Cypher's grand and beautiful experiments, the ultimate super soldier, aside from cloning. Throughout the Phantom Pain, one will encounter the skulls, enhanced by super powerful abilities, with metallic archaea giving their skin armor-like qualities. The skulls are soulless creatures programmed for one reason: to kill you. Once men cloned to be super soldiers to follow Cypher's grand experiment. And of course the elite sniper's female skulls, equipped with stealth camo, precision aiming, and technology that allows them to be precisional pinpoint shots to take out any of their targets. These emotionless, soulless drones are programmed to kill. You best hope you're not an ordinary person, because you're guaranteed to meet an early grave. And don't even try to run. These things are as quick as lightning. In MGS Peace Walker, Snake is tasked to do a side-op to prove the other side of the world exists. The spiritual world, that is. And by taking pictures of phantoms and ghosts that seem to hauntingly chase you around the entire facility. This is one side-op that you might have to consider. Is it really worth trying to show that the spiritual realms exist? With one soldier is alive, now dead, seeking revenge on those who took their lives.
I'm Psycho Mantis! That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought.
Could there really be something any more terrifying than Psycho Mantis in Metal Gear Solid 1? This man has the ability to be able to use psychokinesis to read everybody's mind, thoughts and intentions. But not just that. The ability to be able to psychokinesisly manipulate every single thing in his environment using telekinesis, including manipulating himself with the environment. This makes it incredibly scary to know that if you don't have the mind power to overcome his psychokinesis, he can take control of one body, possessing it as his own. And Psycho Mantis is driven by revenge. As shown on Metal Gear Solid 5, he'd assist those who had the most burning desire to get revenge. Once Snake was to defeat Psycho Mantis, he would reveal the horrific visage behind the mask.
We're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
Help me, please.
please.
In the hospital in Dekelia in Cyprus is one of the most horrific scenes imaginable. As trying to escape the hospital from XOF's clutches, who had been ordered to try and kill everybody in the hospital, given on the fact that Snake could be there, and they cannot take the chance of Snake getting out alive. And in doing so, many innocent patients are getting killed and slaughtered along the way. And to make matters worse, Venom Snake has undergone surgery to make him look like Big Boss. And in his desperate struggle to escape the hospital, aside from feeling dazed from the drugs and waking up from a 9-year coma, he's also hallucinating, seeing things that don't appear to be real. What could be truly more horrific? One day you're lying in your hospital bed awaiting a recovery, but in the meantime, there is a strike force unit breaking into the building, slaughtering absolutely everybody who's in there, with XOF slaughtering everybody. It doesn't get any more horrific as people beg for their lives as they're killed. With your adrenaline and your heart racing, you find yourself having to hide from XOF, which seems to be ever so close, as they make sure that everybody on the ground is dead by giving them the good old double tap. Good luck surviving this one.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GWs.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
By far the most profound and disturbing moment within Metal Gear Solid. It has to be the horrific tale of the Patriots, once controlled and created by Zero, a man. The system itself would become under control by its own mind, with AI seizing control and having the intellect and the intelligence to surpass far that of a human being, to decide the fate and the economy and the system in which human beings would live. This is a terrifying foreshadowing, as in the real world as we know it to be, and the ever-growing development of AI technology. It seems that AI itself has a big place within human development, such as censorship, and deciding what is shown on the algorithm to give to the masses, to please the audiences sat at home. An artificial intelligence, if you will, that is untouchable, that is unseen, that is digitized, that has the will of an innocent child. And if Raiden is not to complete his mission, well, this AI has no problem in killing even that bit of an innocent child. If the AI knows it's threatened, the Patriot system, if you will, hence why Solidus must die, as it is a threat to the foundation of the AI's control. And to think the entirety of this mission was all just a fabricated lie created by a machine, a simulation, well, Raiden had to kill Solidus as the Patriots directed.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriots' creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
If you ever find yourself having a near-death experience, just hope you don't land in the spiritual world amongst the sorrow. This guy will torment you for your past, and for all the things that you may have done and inflicted on others to cause you a great pain and sorrow. The sorrow will torment you throughout your entire journey, being stuck in what one can only assume is purgatory. Whilst being stuck in this spiritual realm, you'll find all the things and people and enemies you have killed along the way that are crying and screaming out, wondering why it is that you have taken their lives. Throughout this spiritual journey you find yourself on, you are literally confronted by your demons as they torment you. Not even your radio team can hear your cries or screams beyond the grave as they call you from the real world.
Snake! What's your status? Snake! 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 What the hell happened? Snake! Snake!
But of course, it is your time to pass on beyond the grave. Or is it? Perhaps maybe your destiny relies on being on the real world, at least for now. As terrifying as this moment is, as being a person who himself has nearly drowned, this feeling in itself can be quite horrifying. But the good news is that Snake is an excellent swimmer and manages to make his way back into the real world. So wherever you guys are this Halloween, be sure to keep yourself and your families safe. And remember to lock your doors come the 31st. And if not, wear your best costume and get yourself a load of candies and treats. Well guys, remember this. If you wake up sweaty and screaming, just remember, it's a nightmare.
Why did I eat those mushrooms? Where am I? Oh great, I'm at Groznygrad again, and I've lost my eye. Well, at least I got the code to get out of here. I'll just have to wait for Stupid to go for a big fat dump.
Hello everybody, how you doing? This is the Voice Box. Thank you for watching this Halloween special. Unfortunately, I won't be celebrating Halloween as I'm getting old. I'm nearly 30 now. I'd love to know guys if there's anything I've missed and if there's anything on this list that really did give you the jitters. Well anyway guys, I'd like it if you could like, subscribe, leave me some comments, all that good stuff. Well anyway, this has been the Voice Box and I'm out guys.